is good.
So sorry we were super late again. That was our bad.
Welcome.
Time got away from us again. Thank you, though, NYC, Kavi, and McD for being here. We do truly appreciate it. And Mr. Garrell, hello!
Yeah, we had to push it back about like half an hour, but...
Good to see you all. Yeah, we had to push it back. Time got away from us, and we weren't planning on going to the LCS, and then it was like last minute thing, and then I got stubborn and I wanted to look through like 2 more boxes when we should have left.
Yeah, we really did not plan on going to the LCS at first, but then eventually did go, so... But yeah, this is issue 75 of Married with Issues Live.
Yeah, we're old.
We're live on YouTube, just as we are every Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. YouTube.com/C/marriedwithissues.
Solgr likes his music.
Don't we all?
Fair. Very valid. That is a good point.
Yeah.
So last week on like Thursday, he surprised me with a book because he went into, because there was a coyote. No, was it coyote?
Yeah.
It was a book that he had seen and thought that he had already got it, and then afterwards when we got back home he was like, wait a minute, that's not the one that I have. I should have gone back and got it. And so then he goes back and gets it, because I'm like, yeah, go, just if you know exactly where it's at, get it before it's gone.
Yeah, I realized it was the third and final book that I needed for the Todd McFarlane hat trick of his first published work.
Yeah, I just love that comment. Oh look, it's my better half.
About talking to Mr. Garrell.
Yeah. It's so great. You guys are awesome. We did find you something good. It's just gonna come in a little later.
But they,
we.
Yeah, because I thought it was one of the ones that I already had of the Todd McFarlane, like his first published work, because his covers, there's actually 2 of them because they came out the same week. One when he did like a partial cover, and then the other when he did the full one.
Hey, Southern Comic Geek, thanks for joining us.
But the one that I had to go back and get once I realized it was.
Hey, Splash Page Comics! Thanks for joining us.
Yo, what's going on?
I'm good at cutting them off, so it just happens. But yeah, so this is the one that he went to go get, and it was like the last of the first McFarlane ones that he needed.
Yeah, it's Coyote 11.
Yeah.
Which is his first published art in comics, and it's only like a 1-page spread thing that he did.
Yeah,
that I showed you. So he didn't even do like the full interiors or anything.
Hey, comic collector, Glitter and Duct Tape, so good to see you. And so, like, when he went back to the LCS to just pick that one up, he was looking through some other books that they had just bought a collection, and he surprised me with this one, where it's Detective Comics, Catwoman, and Batman versus Green Arrow and Black Canary. And I must tell you, this is a fantastic read. I loved every second of it. It was good. I enjoyed it. But it is just like... I mean, come on, Catwoman and Batman versus Green Arrow and Black Canary.
Black Canary, right?
Like,
it's funny. It made me initially
3 of them, my top favorite characters, all in one. Like,
yeah, and especially like couple team up against like couple.
And it's because you demanded it.
Yeah, it made me think of like couple gories and stuff.
That too, yeah. Which is, I ended up sending a picture of it to Matt when they were doing couple gories. Not couple gories, comic-gories.
Comic-gories, yeah.
Comic-gories. And, yeah.
Oh, and wow, was that a good one?
That was such a good show.
Holy cow.
With Hialeah.
Hialeah against Geek Aficionado, right?
Geek Aficionado. That was a really good show.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Holy cow.
Goodness gracious. And then this one we recently read.
Yeah,
and I like it a lot.
Maybe a little later we can get into like a review on it. Or
oh, see, there I go, jumping the gun again.
Always.
You always like to do it planned, and I've always been spontaneous.
That's the thing,
like,
though. It's funny. It's not.
It's
not like super planned.
You just go with the waves. Like,
your waves are erratic.
Hey, Gretzky, thanks for joining us. I know, it's part of my schizophrenia. I'm crazy, guys.
Hey, Glitter.
I'm a nutcase. But yeah, so I'm just going to continue anyways.
Speaking of nutcase, let's talk about that.
I recently read this one, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, so it's Rorschach #1 by Tom King.
Yeah.
And I read it today, finally, like right before we went to the LCS, and it was, I thought it was pretty good, and I'm definitely
It was
I'm definitely
very
excited to see
enjoyable.
where they go from here with it. Isn't it going to be like 12 issue?
I think so.
I think it's a maxi series.
I
Yeah,
think you're right. I think you're right. I'm pretty sure you are.
I'm pretty
But
sure.
yeah, it's Tom King, and I love the thumbprint and Rorschach, and it's just it was a really good read.
Yeah,
It
it really is.
it leaves you wondering at the end, or like, well, wait, what?
Yeah, because and
And
you kind of think you know what's going on, but then it's also kind of
yeah,
like, well, wait a minute, like,
exactly. Yeah,
yeah.
it's a good read. It's definitely a good read.
I thought the interior art was really good too. I like the art on it.
Hey, Andy from England, good to see you. Thanks for
Oh,
joining
Andy,
us. I'm trying to stay spoiler free because I'm really bad at
I am
giving
too.
spoilers, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, like that one time I spoiled who River Song was in Doctor Who, like right before it was revealed, and I was like,
Well, to be
"What
fair,
did I do?"
it was before I had even gotten into it,
True.
and I at the time I didn't think I would get into it, and
I agree. I agree with you as well, Southern Comic Geek. He liked Rorschach as well. It was
it
good.
was
We'll see
good. We'll
how
see
it
how it goes.
goes.
Yeah,
It's off to a good
yeah,
start.
it's off to a good start for sure.
I liked it. I thought it was good. I think Tom King does okay on maxi or mini, not so much on long runs. Yeah, that's
That's true,
because
yeah, because that's probably the best way to sum him up. Because it seems like his best work is when he does his minis and maxis.
I agree. And I think with him
Sorry.
having it originally planned out, he just had like a twist that didn't work in his favor on this one.
Well, yeah, with the Batman one, the Batman and Catwoman especially. I mean, he knew
Because I can
it was going to
see
be this 100 issue thing.
Well, see, and that's the thing is why I'm so excited for the Batman Catwoman story that's coming up. But it's by Tom King because supposedly it's how it was finishing off what he had planned.
Yeah,
So it's like he had like the full arc, but then there is just the twist that
it was
it
like
spiraled
80.
everything out of
It
control
was like
because
85 or so
yeah,
when he jumped off.
yeah. See, so I do still want to read that one that you keep tabs on for Catwoman and Batman because I want to know what was going to be said.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Yeah, McD said I'm so excited for the 28th. Who else is picking up TMNT Last Ronin?
I can't wait.
Oh, I know. I'm looking forward to it. And you know what's crazy? I was actually looking. That was actually kind of part of the news thing I was going to mention today. Is
Ooh.
I saw an article thing. So I guess they unveiled like a listing of all the variants in
Mm-hmm.
like the retailer variants, and I guess there's 71. And what's crazy is one of those retailers
Nice. I
on the
missed it though, but
list.
I'll have to catch the replay.
What?
Oh, I noticed Gretzky showed off the variant I'm buying from him on Puff Show. It's a really wicked cool variant, and I can't wait to get it.
Oh, it's that the
Signed one. Yeah.
I think it's the Warren Liu one.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. And we'll get there. It's just with the budget and everything, but we'll get there.
Yeah,
That's
they
awesome, though. I watched part of your stream with Stay Puft. I was lurking because I had to get other things done at the same time, too. So, but yeah.
But yeah,
I-
so on that last Ronin, so there was like 71 retailer variants and stuff that they had listed in uh, a small shop in our area was listed on that shop of having
Yeah.
like a retailer exclusive.
Which actually works out perfect because we've been planning to go back there for a while now.
I just
And we
don't know
haven't
if
made it,
it's I don't know
maybe.
with how hyped with how much hype is behind that book. I don't know if there if there'd even be like variants available at this
I
point.
could
Or I don't
see
know.
I could see it being possible. My only thing with the new series is that it's a different size book, so it's gonna need its own different size bag and board.
Yeah, and this is what's crazy about
That's
it
the
too.
only
So
thing I'm not looking forward to is having to
exactly.
get the special size bag and boards.
Yeah, and this I didn't know until I was reading this. So
Yeah.
that funky size of the ash can that we have, that ash
Yep.
can preview, I guess it's going to be that size. And then I even saw this. I can't remember if it was BCW or if it might have been like the Comic Pro line or whatever. But
Oh yeah.
one of these board and bag making companies, they're making a new size of bags and boards for this book specifically.
There was a comic. They ordered a comic jabroni tribute one. There is a sick cover one too, which
Oh,
reminds me, your drawing is almost done that you were doing for that, right?
yeah.
Yeah, because when I got challenged to do the push-ups, I did them, and then he decided to draw something
Yeah,
else.
I would draw
It's almost
something
done.
instead of, because with my back and everything. But
It looks incredible, and I can't wait for you all to see it.
there's actually several drawings that I'm kind of wrapping up. A few. I mean, there's a few for.
So many good ones, guys. I can't wait till you see them.
I mean, there's a few, like two, like three, I think, for designs for our store that we're working on. And eventually, we'll start talking about it more once we get to that. But eventually, we're gonna be, unveiling like our new merch store,
I don't
where
think
it's more
I've
focused
seen-
on designs, like
Yeah.
of ours and stuff, and like art, like
Well, of
in
your
my art. And
Yeah, because I can't draw. My drawing.
Well, I
is
mean,
not good.
you can even do like digital edits and stuff that could be put on it. And
I'm still not even good digital.
yeah,
It goes over my head.
Oh yeah.
The technology is stolen my memory. Back in the day, I could remember a phone number. Nowadays, it's like, wait, what was that last for?
I know. I forget your number sometimes.
It stole my memory.
I mean, because numbers.
It's a thief.
It's just like a name and a
That
phone.
fraudster. What a bastard imposter he is. Just kidding.
All right.
I'm on one though. Yes, no, I did take my meds. Don't worry, guys.
So yeah,
But-
the hunt this week was like a little bit smaller.
Yeah, it wasn't really much of a hunt. It was kind of more of like new books.
More like a pickup.
Yeah, more of a pickup. And oh, I don't think we've seen any of the last Robin variants. I'll have to look out for those.
Last Ronin probably.
Last Ronin, Robin. It says Robin. Last Robin, or maybe it was a typo. I don't know.
Yeah. It's Last Ronin. Oh,
I'm-
that's true. Yeah, because with not being many retailers out there. Oh, that sucks. I know. I want to try and see if we can get a hold of some of the ones from the shop around here. I mean, I think they've been open with with all this stuff going on. Because
I think
this
so.
shop,
We'll look into it.
because this shop is weird. It's in a mall. It's like
It's the nerd store.
it's called
It's
the Nerd
where
Store.
we got that book signed. The Dead Rabbit
Oh yeah.
variant that is very. I think I'm pointing at the right one. Yeah, it is that one.
Yeah.
Where he's jumping through the window.
And that one is exclusive. It was like their con because they have their own con that they do too. And
It's a really cool nerd store. It's actually also where I got my Monstrous shirt too.
yeah, it's a place that we like and we go to a lot. But
We haven't been there since
since
everything and
going on.
God, it's been probably like the last time we went must have been like back in February or January.
Would have to have been.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
want to go back there. We've been trying to make our way over there, so we'll keep an eye out for you.
I know. I really want to see those jabroni ones for sure. That'd be so awesome to get one.
I still can't believe it sometimes because he was so, just so energetic and you know,
you
it
can just beat off them so easy. And
yeah. But yeah, and I was surprised that I did the 22 push-ups. I think it would have made him proud.
yeah, it made me
pretty
proud.
sure.
I know.
Yeah. But this one I'm super stoked for. I've really been enjoying it more than I thought I was going to. And of course, it's Something's Killing the Children.
Oh, that is the cover you got. I
Yeah.
love that one.
It is a good cover, and it's issue 11. And I love this story. Like, originally, I wasn't really feeling the art too much. And then the more I read this story, the more the art just fits so well with the story that it's growing
Yeah.
on me. And I like it even more now.
It really
There
does. It just adds to it so much. And I'm the same way. I really didn't like it at first. Like the art, I didn't like too much at first either. But
it grows on you. And, like, the way that they're telling the story and the way that the, like, context of the story is, it just, like, it like, creates the bigger picture, and it's good.
yeah, and
It's
the
growing on
writer James Tinian, he's on a roll right now.
Yeah, he's good. He's been really good. I'm glad you finally caught up on this one though, because now I have someone to talk to about
Well, you
it.
need to get caught on his other work, Batman. You know.
And I will. It's a work in progress.
Because I finally did read the end of the Joker War.
I do. I am so far behind on Batman, and like I'm
Speaking
now
of which,
2 issues behind on Catwoman because I haven't read the last one.
well, yeah, because you're at the 2 when
It crosses over.
Oh, and Barbarian, he says, if y'all want the Freeze-On cover, let me know. I have 30 of them. That's probably the Freeze-On
I'll take one.
Something's Killing the Children. Yeah.
I'll take one.
I'm pretty sure you would, because...
Yeah. Put me down.
If
Put
it's
it
the
in my
one,
box.
if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's I mean,
It's the red cover.
same with the...
The sketchy
Oh, the
covers
red,
are
yeah.
good. I popped into part of your auction the other night. I watched some of it, and then I was just kind of lurking, trying to understand how it works.
Speaking of
And then I
which,
really wish I had more money, and I'm like, I don't have money.
speaking of Catwoman and Friezaun, her variant to Catwoman,
Ooh,
this issue
yeah.
was really good.
It was
But
really
yeah,
really good.
here's Batman 101. I'm stoked for this because this should be the first full appearance
Hey,
of
Stay Puff! Thanks for joining us. Good to see you.
Yo Puff.
We was watching part of your stream earlier too.
But yeah, so this should be the first full appearance of I think it's like Ghostmaker. Is that new character that they
I
kind of
think that's what you said last time. Yeah, I think you're right.
they had his cameo kind of at the end of 100.
Yeah.
I think he looks dope. I'm kind of stoked to see more on him.
And this one, just by the cover, I'm super intrigued, but I'm behind because that last one was the tie-in to everything that was going on with Batman. So I of course, I can't forget my girl, Selena Kyle, one of my favorites. I had to get issue 26. Although I still need to read issue 25 because it's like that crossover. But I love this cover too. It's like the new queen of the new queen or Alleytown.
Yeah, I'm
Or
see, and
Father Valley's next victim.
and I've read all that, so I'm stoked where it's kind of where it's at, where Catwoman's at, and I think they set it up pretty good for.
I need to quit slacking, and I need to read a stack about this big
You got a lot to catch up on the Batman.
of Batman. Oh,
Speaking of which, I wanted to what?
I was gonna say this earlier, and I forgot when you and Mick D were talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that 5-issue thing that we put in the hold that I found.
Yeah, the
Did you look it up? And it was only
it was
one?
5. Yeah, it was
That's what I'm
it
excited
was that
for.
series from a couple years ago. The TMNT Shredder in Hell.
Yeah, Shredder in Hell. I found all 5 of those issues, so we put them in the hold.
Yeah, which it's from that series. We have the Virgin variant that Delato did.
Yeah,
That's out there. But
I had
I
just
wanted to mention
remembered
this
that
real quick. Speaking of Turtles and Batman and stuff, I finally read this recently. This is the first Batman and TMNT crossover that they did, and I'm gonna do a review article for the blog about it. But this was so good, and I can't believe it took me this long to finally read the first one. And there's also been 2 more series since then that I'll have to read.
I will definitely have to read them, but I completely forgot that's what I was gonna say earlier, and then I just remembered. It happens all the time. I don't know how, but it does. You should come sell with me. Yeah, I would have to see what books I'm willing to sell, though.
I know, yeah, because I mean, I'm sure there's some that yeah, we wouldn't mind selling and all that, but we're still kind of at the point of where a lot of it.
Because we are honestly getting really close to needing to get rid of some for space for what we continue to buy.
Right, yeah, because like we are working on like full runs of some series that have a lot of books, like.
And there's probably quite a few that we could let go of. So.
Like Batman Volume 1, we're collecting ASM Volume 1, like a lot of those.
We have,
a lot of those legacy series.
Even the Catwoman books that I just even found too, and the Green Arrow, like. But no, like all of these boxes that we have of our collection, they're one space that was going to be for like growth in the collection of storing and everything is like already taken up.
Yeah, we already filled all the ones because you would skip a box and then
For the first time ever, it's gotten to the point where I even have my own short box out in the living room where he has like his coffee table, his stand, his table, and it's all over there. It's all over the place, and mine's just like little stack here. Well, not little stack. It's big stacks.
Yeah, they're big stacks for
big
sure.
Big stacks, and then it's like but then I have the my own little short box out there now to hoarding my. To read.
Here's
that I'm behind
Bounty Hunter 6. I haven't started reading this series yet, but this is like what I'll be reading next here after the show because I finally did catch up on like the Darth Vader and the main Star Wars series.
That's a good point. Can't wait to see the review, man. I haven't read I highly recommend. Andy says McD. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is the dollar bin. Are good to get rid of the cheap because that's the thing with our collection is the ones that we would get rid of are a lot of those like dollar ones.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, because
like
we're at the point where we're still acquiring like a lot of our like keys and grails and
that's true.
So this like bigger stuff, yeah. I mean, plus we also kind of collect smaller keys a lot, more sentimental stuff to
All
where
I
it means a
know-
lot to us, but it probably don't mean a lot to a lot of other people.
All I know is I really miss my Raven set and my Star Trek set that I sold like 2 years ago. I think it was Star Trek.
Was it the
There was one with the lighter car,
yeah?
and then the other one. I can't remember the name.
Was it that Collis one?
No, that was the lighter Collis. The other one.
Oh, it was that one.
I'm drawing a blank. But no, the other one that I had the 12 issue mini of Raven, and that one I missed.
Yeah, that was a good story too.
That
'Cause
one
I
I
remember I
missed,
read that
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
But-
So I'll probably get that one in the trade. But
That's true. Yeah.
hey, Kachun, thanks for joining us.
Good tune.
I want to know what Spider-Man's doing in this.
Yeah, Daredevil 23.
We were just talking before the show how it's like Daredevil and Spider-Man in the comics is like Daredevil and Punisher in Netflix. If you catch the drift of what I'm saying, it's like in the comics, Spidey's like, I don't like the way you're doing things, man, and it's
And
like you
Daredevil
don't
was
have,
doing it.
yeah. You
Well,
guys get the gist of what I mean.
To be fair, that especially that scene in Daredevil when Punisher like ties him to the.
Yeah.
I mean, that's right out of the books.
It's so good.
I mean, it's almost like shot for shot from the books. The only difference is Punisher's threatening to kill someone else is a different.
Yeah, but yeah,
character,
this
but-
is issue 23 that just came out, and this series has been fire good. It's just been really, really good, so I can't wait to read this one. But yeah, it's issue 23. Daredevil.
Yeah, I need a place to sell my books. Need to make space for Solgr Only's unused and unwanted collection. Yeah, there isn't much unwanted. That's for sure.
There's a lot that he has.
Oh yeah,
He's a hoarder.
There's some good ones coming out. Fine line
See,
between
I
a collector and a
collected
hoarder.
a few things before we met. You know, like I had my own little like collection of puzzles and stuff. But like when we met and we've been together, and we've started collecting together. He's a fanatic, guys. He'll dive headfirst in and need everything and everything. Like,
with whatever I get in. Yeah, gaming.
so much. And his one response to me when I said like, "Holy shit, you're a hoarder," is he's like, "No, I'm a collector. They have cooler shit." And I'm like, "Okay, that's fair, but at least keep it organized, and I'm good. I don't care. Collect all you want."
There's a fine line between a collector and a hoarder. A collector is a hoarder, but with cooler shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is true.
So here's Iron Man 2. That since they just
one-
kind of restarted the series.
I still need to read the number 1 that you told me to read.
I did read the first one. It was good, and I mean I kind of can't remember most of it, so it wasn't really like too memorable. But I remember I do, but and it's worth mentioning. That shouldn't be a hindrance or an attack on the book, because I have a shitty memory, and that happens all the time. I can read the best comic book ever written.
This is true.
And forget most of it a day later. I just have the worst short-term memory of all time, but so that's why I'll reread books a lot.
I think my short-term memory is worse than
Like when I
yours.
go to read this Iron Man 2, I'm gonna reread the first one again.
Mhm.
I just remember being interested in where they're going with it, because
Right.
it's like they're taking him back to basics kind of thing with
Well,
it.
that's why I have to kind of take breaks from like when I read to catch up, and then I get a lot read. Some of it starts to blur together. That I'm like, well, wait, did this happen in this story or did it happen in that one? That I kind of like take little brief breaks. So it's like when I go like deep into reading, it'll be just like that one thing, and then I'll take like a little break so that I don't get those stories mixed up. And
It's true, and it's so easy to do, especially if you're reading.
take what? Huh?
What did Geralt say? Let's see here.
Collector, organized hoarder with cooler shit. Quote of the year, right?
Oh, I see what he was talking about. Was Geralt said Red Hood always disappoints. I need them to make that book's a rated R book.
Yes.
That is kind of partly true. No, I wouldn't say he always disappoints, because I mean I'm actually reading the New 52 omnibus of that right now.
Oh, yeah, that's
and That's been
true.
really good right from the beginning.
Yeah.
But a Red Hood book should be rated R,
I agree.
like a mature book.
There's a new animated Batman.
Oh yeah.
It was
It's Death in the Family, but
Death in the Family.
But
it
it's
seemed
weird.
like clips of other ones too.
Yeah.
So it was weird.
And it's also like an interactive animated movie, but it seemed like they had elements of Under the Red Hood, and
Hush
and yeah, it even had parts of Hush. Like they were.
yeah, it was weird. We'll have to look into that a little further.
Yeah.
I just remembered, and you guys know me by now. Shit comes out of my mouth like unexpectedly. I still surprise the shit out of him with some of the stuff I say.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the one person he still hasn't figured out, and I don't think you ever will.
No.
I am super stoked for this one. Issue 9, A Family Tree.
Oh, Family Tree.
I've really been liking the series. I think it's been good. It's always kind of corny when they take Red Hood off to the edge, then just blinks him in the head. Other than that, I love it. That's fair. But yeah, see, I'm super stoked to read Family Tree. This one has been really good. I waited forever to get issue 6 because I had 7 and 8. And then it finally came in, and then I caught up on it. And it's been Jeff Lemire. And it's actually, I need to read that Green Arrow Jeff Lemire.
Yeah,
that
we have we have the hardcover, and
there it is. Yeah, it's right there. I need to read that. I need to read more.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it works too, because it was like right in the middle of the New 52 is when his was.
It just reminded me of like back in the day when we first got together, and I'd be acting a fool with my shenanigans, just being like weird and hyper and stuff, and you're like, I'm gonna hit you in the head. And every time I'd hear hit you in the head, in my head, I would just hear boop, pop you in the head. So every time he said, I was just like, I'd get to like just giggling and laughing or whatever, and it was just, it's the funniest thing. Yeah. And it's like, pop you in the head.
And this is the issue I was telling you about, how her legacy, I couldn't remember if it was issue 100 or 150.
Which is why.
Yeah, like $1 more. Yeah. It
But
probably has a couple more pages, it looks like. So yeah, it's Spider-Woman number 5, but it's her legacy issue 100.
Yes.
Which we have her number 1, her first number 1, but I still need to get her first appearance.
Yes, I agree. I don't have any other books. Those are all I got.
Those are all? Okay,
Yeah.
so
I think Alien versus Marvel's coming soon, the only matter of time. Ooh,
yeah, they're going to be doing that because that's another part of the news that I had for today is they just recently announced Marvel versus Aliens variant covers. They're going to be doing a series of variant across all the titles.
That makes sense.
So you'll see like a Marvel versus Aliens variant cover on like ASM or...
Okay. Well, Marvel guys are Spider-Man and Deadpool, but from that I don't really read Marvel. Nothing against. Yeah, I read more. I read both in like.
Yeah, I read both too, and I've always been like 50-50 DC Marvel.
I've always been more indie.
Well, yeah.
But then DC and then Marvel, but that's just, yeah. It's weird because like even my favorite characters with DC aren't the godlike superpower ones. You know, like Catwoman, Green Arrow, Batman. They have a lot of money. They don't have superpowers like Superman.
They're a little bit more grounded than
Wonder Woman,
than like Martian Manhunter and some of the Green Lantern, like some of the cosmic ones. I really love like cosmic heroes and stuff too. Speaking of which, we have one coming up here. I'm going to be showing.
Yes.
These next 2 books, I'm really stoked on. They're both. I wouldn't say grails, but definitely on the hunt list for quite a while.
Sentimental
For sure too, especially this one. So this one is Tech 536, but it's actually my birth book. So this is the Detective Comics from March of '84. And it's the Showdown in the Sewers with Deadshot. What are you grinning at?
I'm laughing at what Garrel said. He says, you know what needs to be done? A video of Fusha's greatest tangents. A great 15-20 minute video or minutes of Fuchsiaism would be so great.
Fuchsiaisms? Oh, and we have plans for that. It's just, I'm a dumbass when it comes to editors. I've been trying to learn them behind the scenes.
Apparently, I talk in my sleep a lot, and I get weird.
I wish it was as easy of clipping out highlights from your streams as it was on Twitch. Like when I used to Twitch stream, after the stream was already up, you can literally bring up your thing and you can just select markers. So you can be like from here to here, put it as a highlight, send it to YouTube.
Right.
Like you can do it so much easier. But to be fair, I also don't have a lot of time. I haven't spent a lot of time trying to learn them either. But
wasn't there one recently where it's like I was like you were like waking me up, and it was like I was like asking about something.
oh yeah, there was one. Oh,
There was
God.
one recently, but I don't remember what it was exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can go off the wall sometimes, and I can't help it.
So this next one, I'm really stoked on.
Yeah, I'm really glad he was able to get this one out of the hole today.
So Marvel.
Hey, Wolf by lunchtime. Thanks for joining us.
Marvel Premiere #2.
I gotta check something here.
Featuring the power of Warlock, and this thing is pretty gorgeous for the age.
Yes.
And being like mostly white.
And there was another one there that was priced a little higher than that one, but was like didn't present as well. So we were like, whoa, that's a trip.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And they had 3 copies, and there was one priced cheaper, but you can see it was a little bit dingier. The white wasn't as white. But yeah, this was the better one by far. And the page quality looks really good too. What? What the hell are you doing?
I just remembered the other night when you started falling asleep on the couch, and I went to like put my hand on your arm, like, "Hey, it's okay, go to bed," and you had like spazzed and scared you, and so then I just remembered you like freaking out, and yeah, it just like popped into my head. My bad. It was hilarious, though, guys. Oh goodness gracious.
Yeah, I'm stoked on that Warlock book because. I've always been. Obviously, that was the Cosmic Hero I was talking about a second ago. But I've always been a big fan of him, and don't really have. We have his first. His first appearance gets kind of messy, but I can't. We have that Fantastic Four issue. That's like his first. Some say first full appearance. Some say cameo.
Some say.
Yeah. Because it gets messy, because then there's like first him, because at first he was just called him, and then there's like the first of when he's actually like named Adam Warlock.
It's like the 5 books that with Catwoman and Batman in the Batman series and in Detective series. It's
almost
6
messier than that even.
Of like them finding out each other's identities, and then Joker brainwashing her, and then finding out again, and then finding out in Hush. Because I was really surprised that the Key Collector app didn't have that issue in Hush as a key when Selena Kyle finds out who Batman is. Like, you would think your identity reveal would be a key.
Especially in Hush, where almost every issue in that run is like a key.
That's what I didn't understand. And so then he helped me to do research, and then we found all the books that had to do with their identity, and now I have them all.
Yeah, because I think
I would think they should be
some of them are
at
even
that point, because it's like you're revealing your identity.
I'd have to look at the year at them again. I think some of them might even be pre-Crisis.
I think so.
Because when you look over DC's continuity, you always have to factor in pre and post-Crisis, and hell, even nowadays, pre and post Rebirth at this point. And
that is true too.
Flash fucking up shit with the Flashpoint. Flashpoint was good though. Like you still need to read that.
I do still need to read that. There's so much I need to read, and I'm so glad I don't work tomorrow and that I had today and tomorrow.
Yeah, you actually have both days this weekend off, to where you can catch up on the Batman stuff finally. Speaking of Hush too, you're wearing your Hush shirt.
Oh yeah, I am wearing my Hush shirt with my white thermal because it's cold. It got cold fast. Like in a matter of a day, it got cold.
Yeah, especially here. Yeah, it has.
Yeah, because like the other morning, a friend came by before I had to work, and we were hanging out, and she's like, "It's so cold outside," and I'm like, "I haven't been outside. I hardly ever go outside now that I work from home," and I'm like, "Oh, but it's getting to that point where it's getting cold, so I had to have my thermal and more warmness."
I know. I hadn't really noticed that it had gotten that cold either until when you came in, and
I'm not quite ready to turn on the heater yet, though, guys. I'm not ready for that.
I did run it for a second this morning because this morning it was so damn cold.
And I passed out on the couch.
Yeah, you slept on the couch last night. I made it into the bedroom.
You tried so hard to get me to move, and I just wouldn't. I could have sworn there was one though where it was like you were waking me up, and I was like asking your date of birth, and you said why.
Yeah, it was something with that.
Because I talk in my sleep, and so it's like you were like waking me up, and I was asking what your date of birth was,
and I'm like, why?
And you were just like feeding into it, but I don't remember. It was like,
what did you say after that? It was, I can't remember, but it was
I need it for the
something for
background check or something.
yeah, like some kind of background check.
Yeah, it was out. Like, it was weird. Hey, poor Mike. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, what's going on?
Hmm.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what the hell you were talking about on that.
Have you guys seen the Dark Knight's Multiverse Hush book? I want to say we might have, but I could be wrong. Because I think we did see.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, because I think they were doing Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Like the Dark Multiverse versions of classic stories.
Yeah, I think
I seen something on that.
it sounds familiar. It definitely sounds familiar. It actually reminds me of the one that they're doing for the Sandman series. They just did in a complete book set with all the tie-ins. And I'm like, you mofos, I already got all the trades, but now I want that.
Well, Sandman, we especially have collected a few different ways.
I know we have
we have all the trades, and then
the omnibus,
the two
and the
omnibuses,
trades, and I found
and
two
I would still get
of
the absolute.
three.
I was even looking at this absolute Sandman recently too.
No, the oversized Sandman overture one.
The artist
That
gallery.
one's a beauty. It's like a huge book.
That thing is insane.
And it's like has it in black and white and has it in color. Has all the special features you'd get if it was a movie.
It has even like an annotated version, I think.
Mm-hmm. It was way awesome.
And yeah, and it's like $150, but it's so big.
If you look up on YouTube, Neil Gaiman's he's like doing an unboxing with it, and it is just. I'll try and find it and post the link on Instagram, but it is just gorgeous.
Yeah, that thing is so awesome.
There's also Flashpoint coming out in November. Ooh, that could be good. No more heater for me this year. It's going to be 30. Ooh.
The Flashpoint, the Dark Multiverse. They're going to do the Dark Multiverse Flashpoint.
Ooh, that could be good.
Yeah, I do remember seeing something, because then I think what I saw it with, I think it was the Dark Multiverse version of Crisis, I think. Crisis on Infinite Earths. I think that was it was either the first one they did, or it was the first one that I seen at least.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
You're usually right.
That we were gonna.
Oh yes, so there is a live premiere going on today at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Eastern.
Eastern. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh yeah, I wrote it on this one too. I wanted to be sure, because did you put the link in the bio?
Yeah, the link is in the bio. It's
we
on Bear
successfully
Island
put a
Comics.
link in the bio for like the first time ever.
Yep.
Oh my god, we're always gonna be amateurs. But no, so Bear Island Comics has put together a Last Con, a C2E2 story YouTube premiere that is going to be on Bear Island's Comics YouTube. And it is highly, like, I'm just so stoked for it.
I'm really
like,
excited
watching
for
the
it.
trailer was so good, and it's like, because we're gonna try and go, and we were hoping we would be able to, and then but it's just being able to see everyone there. It just, like, the trailer looked killer. It looks so good, and the premiere is tonight for the C2E2 story YouTube premiere.
Yeah, the Last Con.
Yep.
Yeah, and based off that trailer, he released like a week or two ago or something like that. Oh my god, that thing! It looks like.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey
good to see
Matt,
you.
what's going on, brother?
Yeah,
it looks like he put it together damn well.
Yeah,
like it looks really
so
good.
It looked really good, and I'm just so stoked for it. I'm so excited because I love this community, and I love being able to hang out in everybody else's chat and being able to interact with so many people. And it's like it still just restores my faith that there's still good people out there, like.
Exactly.
And so yeah, I've been super stoked for it because he did the trailer a couple weeks back, maybe 2 weeks ago, a week ago.
It was something like that.
It wasn't too long ago, and so now he's doing the live YouTube premiere, well, the Last Con C2E2 story at 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, Adam. No, right? I know. I can't wait. That's what I'm most excited.
And Matt says knowing Adam, it's going to be hilarious.
His content,
C2E2 documentary with high level production.
Yes, his content is always incredible, and if you're not following him or you don't know, then you should fix that.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Yeah, I do have the link in the description.
Yes.
I know. I
don't know.
The
book we got was from him. The one where he gave it as like a joking one.
Well,
because we won
that
one of his giveaways.
Yeah, there was that, but
he sent
giveaway. Oh, I can't remember the number, but it's it's the Batman year one.
What was I'm trying to remember what it was.
Like,
It was
David Mazzucchelli one,
what was the
I
name of
think.
the other? It
But
was.
the other one was, it was like that O.J. Simpson book
Oh
or
yeah, that's
something.
what
Like,
it was.
I don't
That's what it
I
was.
don't even
Yeah,
remember the name of
it
it.
was funny.
It was like some parody book, and it was it was pretty funny.
It was hilarious.
Yeah,
So yeah, he's got great stuff.
yeah,
Going.
definitely a great sense of humor.
Yeah, I don't know what time it is Eastern. I know right now for
No,
us
no,
it's.
well, no, the premiere is 9 Eastern.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. Like it is
Oh, what
9
time it is
Eastern.
now?
Yeah, like what time it is now Eastern is
Now
what I
it
don't
would
know.
be, now it's 8:03.
Oh, look at that! So in like 45 minutes.
Yeah, at the top of the hour.
Yeah.
Of the next hour.
In
Yeah.
about an hour, guys. I'm stoked.
I know. I'm really
Because
excited
it's
for
just
it
like,
too.
and even the trailer with D-Runk, George, and how he's like, it's not that funny.
I know.
Like,
I know. And
I just, yeah.
yeah,
I'm super stoked.
and it goes without saying, I'm also excited, yeah, because all the people that are on it, you know,
Everyone that's a part of it too is
Comic
just
Books
like,
NYC, Kenny,
yeah, Kavi and Kenny and
D-Runk,
like,
and oh yeah, there's a lot of them.
wasn't there even issues?
I think I saw him on it, yeah.
And Lost. Yeah, there's so many. I'm super stoked for it.
And that would be such a fun one to go to, like Chicago and C2E2 would be one.
I'm
for
ready
sure.
to retire.
Yeah, we know.
I want to retire so bad so that I can just collect my 401k and go to comic stores and read and then just travel state to state going to different comic book stores. That is my retirement and I'm ready for it, but my bank account isn't and it makes me sad. I'll get there. We'll get there
that's
eventually.
why we need to become YouTube famous.
I'm so ready to retire.
I know. All right, Matt. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out.
Thanks for stopping by, Matt. Have a good night.
Yeah. So there was like just like a little bit of news that I was able to get before. So yeah, there's been a couple more things coming out of Snyder's Justice League, the Snyder cut of Justice League. So it looks like Joe Manganiello or whatever is going to be returning as Deathstroke. Remember how we saw him in the end teaser of Justice League?
That's right.
And I've been chomping at the bit to see, because I think think of a Deathstroke movie with him, you know, and I'd say directed by Snyder, because I mean,
we'll have to see it.
Yeah, I'm stoked for that. This one I'm a little bit more I don't know, with the same movie, so the Snyder cut. Jared Leto's Joker returning in Snyder's Justice League. And this will make him the first actor to ever play Joker in 2 separate movies. That's interesting. For how many different actors has played the character? He'll be the first one to play it in actually 2 different movies.
Big Lion Cat is live and Just Rican is live.
I mean, obviously,
Rod is awesome too. If you don't know him, you gotta go follow him.
I mean, it's pretty safe to say, you know, if what happened wouldn't have happened, Heath Ledger would have played Joker again in the 3rd Nolan film.
Heath Ledger was so good. So good. Oh, you just reminded me of a meme.
Well, and now.
McLovin.
It was
Joker.
Yeah, it was
Jacqueline.
The Joaquin Phoenix Joker and McLovin. Like, they should have been nicer to McLovin.
Yeah, it was that. I still have it saved, but it's
because
like,
it looks like he's wearing that vest and shirt.
I live for memes some days. They crack
you do.
me up.
I know, you mention them all the time on here.
Well, I like puns too. They're funny.
Oh yeah.
I love them. We gotta be able to laugh. That one where he's like, "I caught a mouse." She's like, "No," and it's like literally a mouse. It was great. I love it.
Yeah, like a computer mouse.
Yeah, not an actual mouse.
See, in this one I was surprised too. I didn't know that they even started filming yet, but I guess filming wrapped on Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Okay.
So I'm trying to remember when that one's even. Isn't that like a 2022 or? I
think
don't
so.
know, because I mean it's all over the place with release dates being pushed around because of COVID. But
I agree, McD. I agree.
I know, right?
agree.
I know. That's
By
why I was
far.
just like, I don't know about that one.
Can't wait to see him as Deathstroke. I think you'll kill it. Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Deathstroke for sure.
Me too.
Yeah.
That one could be really good.
I'm going to be starting the New 52 omnibus of Deathstroke here soon too. I have it sitting out there. I need to get started on. Just flipping through it, like, holy cow. Like, that was a pretty bloody run based off just like, you know, flipping through the Omni really quick. Like, Ooh, yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I was just daydreaming, remembering that I need to read Jeff from Lemire Green Arrow.
Yeah, that was from the New 52 as well.
I didn't know I had that one. Oh, yeah, I did. Never mind.
What one?
The little Captain Marvel pop that's down in the box from the last display that we haven't put back up yet.
I know we have
I
a
was
lot
daydreaming.
of displays we got to kind of finish putting up and everything so we can get around to start filming a room tour and
That's true too.
well, apartment tour for the most
Apartment?
part. Yeah, it would be more than just a
My
room tour.
Catwoman poster fell down.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It was the Moon Knight Walk Under.
Oh, it was that DC Inc. book they did.
Yeah, Under the Moonlight. I think it was. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you get another one that you haven't read yet though? Like the Harley, was it the Harley Quinn one?
It was the Raven one.
Oh, the Raven one.
There's
That's
this
right.
variant that I want so bad, so bad, so bad.
What one?
It's the Catwoman Vogue variant where it looks like a
Oh.
magazine, and she's got like the pearl necklace on, and then she's like has the jewels in her hand, and it looks like a Vogue magazine. It has like the headliner and then like the little quotes.
Yeah,
and
they
stuff,
have
and
they have Virgin.
I want it so bad.
Yeah, they have Virgin variants of it, but that's a cover that looks better with the trade dress.
Right? Yeah. There's a rare occasion that there's comics with the trade dress just like makes it complete, and it looks so good. And that actually reminds me, we have a Batman or Detective is Batman book on the way because my work had given me a $20 gift card to Amazon. And whenever I get gift cards to Amazon, I tend to go comic hunting because you would be kind of surprised with what comics you can find on Amazon.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah,
It's like hit or miss. They don't really have much of a selection, but at the same time, they haven't let me down all the times I've had a free gift card where it's like only for Amazon, so I'll like actually just kind of scour it. But there's one issue, I think it was like 323 or 232.
I think it's 323.
I think it's 323 of Batman, and it's a really awesome cover with Catwoman on it, and I am super stoked. And
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
actually
happened to our night. I think it was like what, Thursday or Friday night.
I know that's what we were doing most of the night. Yeah.
We didn't get anything done. We were gonna get stuff done, and then we didn't at all. And he's like,
just hunting. Yeah, comic book hunting on Amazon.
because we were both like, okay, we got the gift card for this amount. We can afford this amount to cover anything if we find something that goes over. But then we just ended up coming across all these other cool wicked ass books, and then like these milestone editions of like Batman and.
Oh
like,
yeah, that's gonna be what we're really gonna be hunting.
Yeah.
So DC has those Millennium editions.
Millennium editions, yeah, that's what it is.
Which we have one that someone AOK'd us. It was the Millennium edition of Watchmen #1.
Yeah.
And oh my god, like we found that there's actually a Millennium edition of Tech 27 of Batman #1, and they look cool. Like yeah, Fusha's showing it right now up, here on the live stream. And yeah, they look really cool, and they're they're still worth a little bit. Like I think that Tech right there, I think I was seeing they can go from $40 to $60.
They even had Action Comics.
Yeah, first Supergirl. Yeah, they kind of have. It was pretty much like any. Pretty much anyone we can think of, we saw that they had. Yeah. So pretty much most of DC's big books, because they even had the More Fun comics 73.
Yeah, I want that one so bad.
And that's the one that that you're really going for. I
do the same with gift cards. My work gives them for me for Walmart. Only I buy beer.
Only I buy beer.
I am so happy I went to Walmart, like when we went grocery shopping, because they had everything that we'd been looking for at Smith's. And it was like even cheaper. I'm like, why haven't we been coming to Walmart?
Which we used to every now and then, but it's kind of been a while.
Yeah, I never really thought of hunting for books on Amazon really either until I got the gift cards, and then that's when I started wondering, and that's why I like see some.
That's funny. Yeah, McD says that's where he's got the comic adaptations of Batman '89. That's the one you were just looking at.
Yeah,
we found it on there too, and I need to and we put it down.
You can find a grip, like it's hit or miss, you know.
I think the one we found on Amazon, I think it was like the trade of the '89. It seemed like it was like a small trade or something.
Was it that one?
No, the one with like the Jack Nicholson Joker. That one, right there.
Oh yeah, that one.
But also like I've seen it before where it was like just
It
like an
might.
issue, or I don't know if it was like one of those square
It's
bound,
not doing it. It did
like
before.
those older square bound ones that
It
they did back
focused
then.
before. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah,
No, it's
it's
not
hit or
gonna
miss.
focus.
But yeah, you can
It's
kind of
too
see what
light.
it is.
Yeah, but you get the gist of it. Yeah, but yeah, it's incredible because I came across a few on Amazon where I'm like, well, wait, what? And they have some really cool shirts too. That's where I got
Yeah, the
this one.
shirts is where it gets dangerous.
The Batman Hush shirt is where I got this one from Amazon. It was a gift card. It was a $15 gift card, and the shirt was like $25. So I got it for like 10.
Hmm.
I love it.
You
But yeah,
usually historically before that though, mostly what I had gotten off of Amazon was more like collected editions, more trades and hardcovers and stuff like that.
yeah. The first few times I got a gift card, that it was only like a $10 gift card, and I didn't know what I really was looking for. But I put in Catwoman, and that's how we got one of the variants, where she's like on the light
Oh,
of like the bat signal
that's how we
light,
got
that
that
pink
one.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we saw that one, and we got that one practically for free because it was only a $10 gift card. The book was only $2-3, and then shipping and
Yeah.
handling was under that. I think it went over by a matter of cents. But yeah, it's you never know what you can find on Amazon, but sometimes there's stuff that's like there and
Yeah, you just make sure you have to, especially well. So when you're looking
check the
for
seller.
books, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but always hit like other buying options.
Yes.
Even if it says like there's only one, I noticed there was a bunch that just said like how it's the only one, but I click on it, then there would be all these other ones, and then from there you'll have like the different like grades. You can see like different conditions,
I don't know
and then
why.
from there you can like check the seller. Like you definitely kind of have to do your. It's similar to like if you're buying on eBay and stuff, you do the same thing.
It's the same protocol for that procedure type thing. But yeah, there's quite a few that I came across where I'm like, I need this, and there's a few Catwoman shirts on there that I really want that I haven't gotten yet,
There's a lot of
and there's
shirts
a few Green
online on
Arrow ones that
Amazon.
I want too. But
I
I've actually found a good amount of books there, and there was actually a few that I like was really looking for that I haven't, I didn't end up getting, but that they did have on Amazon.
mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
possible. I
There's
think what really made me think of trying there once, though, not only was the gift card, but back when I did work at Amazon, when I ended up working with all the trades.
yeah.
So, like, when I was stowing those and...
You were surprised when a bunch of trades came through, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Which you wouldn't think you would be, because Amazon originally started with books.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh
true.
yeah, that's true. Andy said in a half price books too.
I want
Also,
a
I'd hammer
half-price
that
book
place.
so bad.
I know. We
want
really
it,
wish we had
like-
one too.
But retirement, that's where I'm going to go. See, I'm ready to retire.
Yeah,
I
you
just
already
need
have
a
it
paycheck.
planned
I
out.
just need my 401k check, my Social Security, and I'm just going
No, what I was gonna mention
to
real quick.
different shops.
Speaking
and
of
more comics.
like buying online and everything, I mean, I keep hearing. I know a lot of people are starting to use Mercari now, and
Yes, that's true.
I found an app. It's like specifically for like buying comics and stuff like that, and I don't think I really showed it to you yet, but it's Shortboxed is what it's called.
I don't think you
And
did.
I kind of I downloaded it and just kind of looked through it, and yeah, it seems pretty cool and stuff.
I'll have to look into it.
There's a lot of good books on there too.
I wish we had a half-price books. Like
I know. I'm kind of bummed that I mean the FYE we used to go to closed. Like that was a pretty cool store that we used to hunt at.
I
Not
know.
for comics. I mean, it was more for movies and
They did have some
figures.
decent trades and figures and
yeah,
stuff.
the-
That's
yeah,
like
they
where I
did
got
start
my
getting some
Doctor Who
trades.
lamp.
yeah.
And that's actually where I got my Hulk Ragnarok shirt and my Thor. No, the Hulk was Champion of Sakaar, and then
Oh,
Thor
yeah.
was the Thor Ragnarok pop shirt. And yeah, there was.
We took advantage of some killer
yeah.
sales there once too.
I
where we
miss
got a bunch.
FYE. That was like one of my favorite stores because it's like they were a little overpriced, but that was only when it came to like new stuff. Because their buy and sell DVD game was so strong, like they wouldn't buy any movies if they had like scratches on them or anything.
If they had a teeny
But
little
they
mark,
would-
like nothing, they would have
yeah.
to be so clean for
And
them
they
to buy
give you
back.
like $4 or $5 for one movie, depending on the movie and the demand of it. But like that's how we ended up with more than half of our movie collection. I am like a big movie collector. I really like collecting a lot of different movies from different genres and just across the board randomness. Like The Voices is a really good movie with Ryan Reynolds as a schizophrenic.
Yeah, that was
and he does
indie
the
film.
voice of the dog and the voice of the cat that talk to him in the movie, and I love it. And then there's also like Running with Scissors. I love that one too. But with FYE, it would be we'd go there and we'd end up getting just movie hunts where it was like a buy two get one free or buy one get one half off, and we would get so many of them. It's like how we got like all of our
all the MCU movies and
all of the MCU movies and all the Big Bang Theories.
Every season of Big Bang,
that we binged on DVD for like 3 times in a row. Just watched nothing but that for a good little while there.
The whole series, like 4 times in a row.
I love Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, we both did. Yeah.
Check out Amazon, McD. They're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true sweaters. That's like I like my layers.
That's what I'm looking for. I want to find like a nice like just Marvel zip up because I have the T-shirt that's black with the just basic red Marvel logo.
I saw some really cool ones on Amazon, but I didn't have the money.
I just want to find a nice black and red just basic Marvel logo zip up. Like, that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Check Amazon.
I know. Yeah, I'm sure you probably found them.
There was a few. There was like a Captain America one that was like a hoodie, and it was like the Captain America suit. But and then there's also like a Flash one.
What was the hood like a mask? Like
I don't remember.
I don't think I'd wear that though.
I just know I was looking like you'd be surprised. I know there was some coats that I really wanted, and there's another one that I want, Arkham Asylum. I wish they would make an Arkham Asylum inpatient number shirt so that I could wear it.
No, keep it up. You'll get a genuine one.
Right? I got a smile that can light up a psych ward.
Yeah, you do.
I've been committed twice. I know. When I found my journal and I was just like looking through it, I'm like, what the hell am I talking about here? I'm going to court. Oh yeah, that's right. I was committed twice.
Don't get too lost in that either, though.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, proceed with caution on that one.
It's getting Baltic now. I'm not sure I know what Baltic is. I might not. I'm an airhead.
Baltic. It's probably like the Baltic Sea, I think. Probably because I think there's like a Baltic Sea out there somewhere. I think it's.
Aww. Barbarian gets jealous of my t-shirt pics on IG.
Mm-hmm.
I almost live for those.
Right.
I collect a lot of nerd shirts. I
know we do have quite a bit actually.
Target has a lot of good ones too.
Yeah, Target's where we've
Target has a lot of good ones. That's where I got the Pizza Planet and the Avengers, the gray one with the A, where it's like the comic version of them in the Avengers A symbol.
I still need to get that one in my size.
I know. I still need to get the one that you have in your size in my size. Because I think I'm smaller than I was, and so like a lot of my shirts are big, and I'm getting them smaller now. But there was the one, it was like gray, and it had like the Marvel on it, and the character like there's one I want there though too. And then that's where I got Pinky and the Brain.
Oh, Baltic is freezing.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. It's kind of like
it looks like it's gotten cold.
It's kind of like chips,
pretty fast everywhere
fish and chips
too.
And like
chips. Yeah. I know, yeah, because like here, they call
French fries.
Yeah, French fries. They're chips, and what we call chips, they call crisps.
Crisps.
I think. Crisps. I think it's what it is.
I think it is. Yeah. But, yeah, there's a lot of good new nerd shirts on Amazon and Target.
Yeah, Target.
And a few at Walmart, because that's where I got the Looney Tunes one, and the other one, I have issues. Is where we got the I have issues. Oh,
the Deadpool
one? Yeah.
Where did we get that one? Was that one Walmart? I think it was, yeah.
Yes, it was Walmart. Yeah. I was drawing a blank there for a second, and I was like, oh God, what did I just say? And I couldn't remember, and then you said Walmart, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was it. Yeah. Yeah. Because that was like the last one. The I have issues Deadpool one, and the symbiote spider one with the purple and the green, and it's Venom. That one.
It was like some of the last shirts we got, you mean?
No, it was one of the last ones that they had at Walmart when we found them.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
it was
I
the
know.
last one
Yeah,
in my size.
every time we have ever found shirts that we eventually got from there, it was
It's
always
almost,
like the last one or
yeah,
something. Like, there's
it's
never a
usually
lot of
is,
them.
yeah.
Yeah,
Australia is
I got it.
beautiful country, but pretty sure it sits on its lips of hell. Everything has a high chance to kill you. Oh dear God, everything in the world's gonna kill you someday. I don't know where he went, guys. He left me. Oh no! I'm just kidding. I'm on one today. I don't know what's going on, but I think once he gets back in here, we'll probably wrap up. Um, I don't know if we really have anything else, but just definitely be sure to check out Bear Island Comics, Last Con, a C2E2 story YouTube premiere. I am super stoked for that. Everyone says that McD is completely safe, but a cat bit my finger. A cat bit your finger? I love cats, though. Oh, maybe not trust the cats, but they're like, oh.
What about cats?
Everyone says that McD it's completely safe, but a cat bit my finger last night.
Oh my God.
Oh, I love cats. They're my favorite.
I know, I do too. I can't wait till we finally
Yay,
eventually get
you're
one.
back. You didn't leave me.
When I was gone for like 10 seconds.
I know you enable my clinginess
I don't think
and
I
my
did.
reassurance. Yeah, you do. You do. I can't live without like. When I was at Teleperformance at that other call center, it's like you'd pick me up from work and he'd be in the car, and like every time I'd hop in the front seat to like drive so that he would hop in the passenger, is like we hugged like people you see at an airport who haven't seen each other in like 6 months, like every day.
Every day.
And it's still that way. Hell, it's like even from working from home, where we're both working from home. It'll be my break, and I'll come over here into his room. I miss you. It's like, I'm down the hall. I'm like, yeah, I'm addicted.
Yeah, I saw you like an hour
He's
ago.
my drug.
Like,
Yeah, you're my drug.
good Lord.
Yeah. But, yeah, I was just saying how we'll probably wrap up because it's been about an hour.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you have anything else.
No, that was all the news and everything I had got. And yeah, oh hell, I'm just brain part his name. Bear Island's last premiere of the last con is in half an hour. So
yes, 45 minutes. The last con, a C2E2 YouTube premiere. I am so stoked to see it. It's gonna be fun.
yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
I wish you guys had Target. Target is awesome.
I know. I've always loved Target.
I've been about 4 times and spiders. Ooh, yeah, I can't do spiders.
Oh yeah, I think he was talking about
Oh, the spiders in Australia.
yeah, Australia.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't want to.
That's what I've heard about down there too. Is yeah, like the spiders and some
And
of the
the crickets?
insects and yeah, they're just huge.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
No, but no.
I don't know. It would definitely be awesome to go there because, like, yeah, it is definitely looks like a beautiful country. But yeah, you know how bad I hate spiders, and
I know you make me kill them.
I'm most of the time. I mean, there's been a few times you've made me, and
There was one time I was afraid to do it, and he was like, okay, he decided to do it, and we go to smash the spider, and we're thinking he's gonna run a completely different way. That spider came running right at us even faster, and we're like, what the hell's going on?
I
Like,
know
we tried to kill it, and then we missed, and then he like just darted straight on for us, and going in our direction, where we're like, ah.
I know,
we
like
freak out even
usually
more.
when you swat at one,
They
they normally
usually
kind of just
run,
run
like,
away.
Yeah, they like
But
run
this
away.
one,
They don't
like,
charge you.
This
like,
one, like, he started running towards us before it even hit. Like, that's why I
Yeah.
missed him. Is because, like, when I was coming down, like, he was already, like...
he was charging for us, and
Yeah.
it was Franklin's cousin.
That
That's
one,
what it was.
that one was huge, too.
That one was Franklin's cousin. There's another time he was drawing way back when we first met, and a spider came down, and he had killed it. And you named it Franklin.
Oh, yeah, but didn't he, like... I
just
think he,
remember
like, got away or something. He was so
Yeah.
little or something, and, like...
Yeah.
I, like, just didn't, like, I just let him, like, go, like, crawl away or something. I don't think
Yeah.
I killed him or anything. Because he was, like, just so teeny, like...
I just remember it was when you were drawing, and then you ended up naming him Franklin.
Yeah, whenever we talk about him, I'm just like, yeah, Franklin's probably around here somewhere still.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I am going to use the 20 minutes to maybe get in a good read or two, and then you will see me in the chat of Bear Island's show, The Last Con.
Yeah, definitely come hang out there in about half an hour.
And I didn't think we'd be on as long as Rod is on, but if you follow Rod too, I think he's on with Life Coast to Coast.
Yeah, Coast to Coast should be starting. Probably started already by now.
Yeah, I did state it earlier. See, like you give me so much shit for never listening to you, and sometimes you don't even listen to me.
Guilty.
Hypocrite.
Yeah.
I still love you.
But yeah, so I mean, next week should be our Halloween episode, I guess, where we. I don't know. We might. I don't think we'll be. I mean, we might be not. I don't know.
I have some costumes, but I have to dig them out.
Wait,
I have to remember which ones I have. I know I still have my Aviro on.
Yeah, next week's Halloween, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. For a second, yeah.
Yeah, and the 28th I have off, and yeah.
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 Yeah, so definitely tune in. Yeah, next week we'll have like a Halloween one. We'll probably talk about some of our favorite like horror books and kind of keep it Halloween themed and stuff. But yeah, if you're listening to this later on podcast format, you can catch the show live every Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern at youtube.com/c/marriedwithissues.
Got issues?
Thank you guys in chat.
We
Love
work
you
through our
guys.
issues one panel at a time, guys. We can do it.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Dylan. Good to see you. Hey, Sydney. Good to see you, too.
What's going on?
We're actually just wrapping up.
Yep.
I don't really have anything else, but I do thank you all for joining us and hanging out. I just thought I lost my train of thought.
Yeah. We love you guys.
I don't know anymore, guys. Vulcan Vogue. Live long and prosper. Be sure to check out Bear Island's show, The Last Con.
Yep.
Peace.